Hi, wonderful people. How you doing, guys? It's me, your girl, Flozie Friday, baby. Ha! Woman miss. Oh, me want miss. How you doing, guys? Welcome to our YouTube channel, and it's me, your girl, Flozie Fire, baby. And the mission and the vision of this channel is to keep you entertained. Woohoo! Leonie Friday. Ha! Yeah, tonight is Friday. And it is Kusaduranwo Friday. Don't ask me how we came up with that title, because ata mimi I'm still digesting. How did we, or how did I? But we are we. It is me, Flozie for your baby, and and also Florence. How did we? Huh? How did we come? Yeah, it cannot. How did I? How did we come with that topic? But anyway, the reason why we came with that title is because I remember this time I hosted my sister and we had this crazy and epic live. Go look at it, go look for it. I think I should change the title because she was like, we had this debate and she was like supporting Barbas. She was like, there is no need of dating young men. You should date abujubuju who are almost, they were back in Akakiru and was there. And anyway, it was on a Friday, so we talked everything, we explored, we talk about everything. And when I say everything, I mean everything, including sex, like because it's a topic where especially most women don't like talking about sex. They are very preserved, they are very hung up and down, they don't do it. Hey, but anyway, when it comes to me, like, it's something that is there, it's something that happens, it's that something that is happening, like even right now it is happening somewhere, like millions. Kwanza saa hizi ni saa nne na nusu, millions and millions are making it happen. But when we come to talking about it, and there's somebody who's getting ready right now because they want to go and enjoy. Anyway, it's a good thing, God put it there. Mungu aliweka hapo. Where do you want to remove mask? Kazi ya Mungu haina makosa. Hallelujah. So that's why, like, for me, actually I'm a person who can talk about anything and everything, who can share about anything and everything. And I thought, like, we cannot have Monday we talk about relationship, Tuesday we talk about hustle, Wednesday we talk about travel, Thursday we talk about TBT, like we throw it back, Saturday we talk about weekend vibe, and then like, and then Friday we'll talk about food. Maybe I that will be so boring. Maybe on Sunday we can talk about food, but who want to talk about food on YouTube? Like me, I don't. Okay, a lot of people want, but me, I don't. Partner, me, I don't. I'm not talking about food on YouTube. Let's talk about gossip on Friday. Like, it has been a hectic week. Yeah, who did what? And Maze, there's this guy. See whether you have seen him. He's called Kevo Amaju. Manze, you need to go and look for that guy on Instagram. That guy is hella crazy. Oh my god. Kevo Amaju. Go on Instagram, look for Kevo Amaju. He's crazy. He's definitely crazy. Like, in a good way, manze, in a good way. Go look for Kevo. I don't know him, he's not my relative, but he's doing great thing. He's like, he's awesome. I love his comedy, I love his joke, I love everything about him. And how I came to know about Kivo Amaju, it was through Prince Kevin, official Prince Kevin. He's also a Kenyan in America, and he's doing awesome. What to Guyas? Hey, Mambo Culture Effects. Hi, I see you in. Thank you so much for joining. You can come here. We can host you if you like. Nani, Pluto anaitanga nini? How do Pluto there's this word Pluto hutumia. Damn, I'm getting old. Anyway, that's how I came to know about Kevo Amaju Maze. That guy is hella crazy. So make sure you go look for Kevo Amaju on Instagram. Yeah, Kevo, you always made it and you are like, hey, I think Kevo mwenye amebaki naomba ni wewe peke yako. Na wewe umebakisha kidogo tu, kidogo tu, kidogo tu, umebakisha kidogo tu. Yeah, and then we have official Prince Kevin. He has a YouTube channel, I think, and he's awesome too. Manze, he's also like Kevo. He's also like anajitaka Kevin Hatari. Guy, he's also crazy. Like crazy. Z. Make sure you look for those two men. Because they epic. So as I was saying, like on Friday, we talk about gossip, we talk about crowd chasing, we talk about sex. So I don't know where to start. I was supposed to have a host, a guest, but so unfortunately something happened. I'm not going to have somebody here. But if you're there, you wanna join in, jump in, be with me, be my companion, Manze. I'm getting used to doing lives with somebody else, Manze. It's getting it's addictive and it's kind of good. It feels awesome. When you're doing live with somebody else, it feels awesome. You feel good, you feel great. So Maze, you can jump in for 5-10 minutes. We talk for a bit. We talk. Hey, kwanza mimi niko na maswali. Sasa ubaya ya like my mind was already like a lady, like not lady, like a lady. My mind was already like ilikuwa tayari, like ready. It was already hi. Iko whatever, man. Kizungu
It was already prepared.
yeah, for having a host. That's how it was. And then here I am all by myself, so it's kind of like hitting the stone or hitting the wall. But anyway, I still have somebody here. Culture Effects is with me, so it's something. So gossip of the week. Manze, hey, before I go further, and I know if I start with this one, you guys will be like, you're saying that because of Eric Omondi. I'm not doing this because I'm supporting Eric Omondi, apana. But even if I support him, what is the problem? His family. His family, like the Jesus family. So, there's this lady anaitwa Chichi something. Her name Chichi. She's a DJ from South Africa. I'm a piano DJ. So for the last 2 days, she has been trending online because like she was brought in from South Africa by con wanaitangwa aje event planners, and she has been here for 2 months, and the money has been going high and high. Like the like when she met with Eric, she has already spent like 200K, 200K staying in the country, and she doesn't have a ticket to go back to her country, manze. That is not even crowd chasing. That is serious. Like that's hell crazy. That's hell serious, manze. Can you imagine, like, if you go to another town? No, let's talk about town. You go to another town, you don't know anybody. Like umeenda tu kama date, umeambua like come for a date, but it's another town. Then you are there waiting for the guy or for the girl to come and pick you. How you get dressed up. Now you can imagine, now this is not another town. This is not another town where you are still in your country. Hakuna pesa. They brought, like, she was brought here, like, when they do, how they do events, those people, when they do events, and then she was dumped. I don't know what happened.
She was not to be paid.
She was to be paid. I think the event happened and then the planner leaned away. Enjoy, the person who brought you is the person who should cater for you, where you stay, how you eat, how you travel, how you move from point one to point B. That's what happened to the lady. She could not, like, somebody was hosting her, and then they reached out to Eric Omondi, and that's when Eric was having like that conference, and he said like he gonna like say the name of the planners who have been like misusing, and they're also messing up the name of Kenyans, like the name of Kenya, they damaging the brand Kenya. So now I was saying, you are at point, like you are still in Nairobi. Like for instance, I remember the first time I was going at Roysambo to meet a new person. I gave that story last week. There's that tension. Okay, you are still in your country, you are still in Nairobi, but it's somewhere new. There's always that tension. Now you can imagine you are not in your country. You do not have money. You don't have this thing called money. You don't have this something called money. You are stranded in somebody else's country. And the person who brought you in this country disappears, evaporates. You cannot see them, you cannot locate them, they evaporate, they disappear forever. Do you know the kind of experience? Like, that is the craziest experience for any human. That's the worst thing that can happen to anybody. I looked at that lady and I also looked at her pictures, like how she normally dressed and everything, and how she looked during that interview. Oh my god. She looked like trouble. No. Alikuwa nakaa shida juu ya shida. Yeah. That's how she was looking.
Embassy ya South Africa haijashughulikia.
I don't know. By the way, why did anyone point out about South African embassy? Oh, they don't have a South African embassy here in Kenya. So because she's doing art, she reached out to Eric Omondi, and Eric Omondi addressed the issue. I don't know whether he took the step to help her out. I don't know what happened. I just saw what I saw online. But manze, that was like touching, because I could imagine what she's going through in a foreign country. You don't have money, you don't have somewhere to sleep. You already have a debt of 200,000. Oh, those who don't know, 200,000 is like 2,000 US dollars. Yeah, 200,000 is 2,000. It's crazy how our money is.
African country. 200,000.
No, our money has value. I saw like our money has more value more than, like, if you compare Kenyan shilling, 1 Kenyan shilling to Japanese money, our money is higher than Japanese money. Yeah, our money is more higher than Japanese money, manze. So you can imagine the experience the lady was having. She was not having a good time, manze. She looked beaten. There are things that you should not do to a human. So if you're out there, you are a promoter, manze, stop doing this to other people's children, even if they are not from your country. Have that thing called humanity. Be humane. Have that thing called humanity, and it will be worth it. Hebu nipe hiyo laptop. Simu yako? I don't know how to help you. I've told you severally, when you go to meet your dad, you address your issues. Kwani ina haifanyi, like the mic is oh. So that's what's up, guys. That's what's up, guys. So yes. So on another note, hey, si watu wananunua magari huko nje. Jamrock, hey, mambo Flozie, poa sana Jamrock. How are you, Jamrock? Umeshinda aje? I'm so happy to see you here, Jamrock. Long time no see. Jamrock. So today we're talking about crowd chasing, we're talking about gossip, we're also talking about sex. Have you ever had a weird experience? A weird sex experience? Kindly share with us. What happened? Me, I want the juice. What happened? Or if it's not you, if it's not you, have we ever had ati wakukununulia kunibaia gari? Oh, you had me saying that. Aki, people are being gifted. Like birthday, you get a Range Rover. I don't remember the name of the artist. Alipea bibi yake Range Rover. Guy, where? Hata mimi I will work hard. I'll buy myself a Range Rover. Alafu nijisupplies. Rojo, I'll do this. I'll buy myself a Range Rover, and then I'll do a blindfold, and then I'll do surprise myself. Me, I don't give an F. I'll buy my own Range Rover. I'm working hard. Jamrock, make sure you support my hustle. Share he live. And you look, oh my God. Where? See, that girl had energy. Wacha nikuambie. Yeah, that is so weird. That is so demonic. Honestly, that is so demonic. Me, if I'm dating you, or if with that business, like, yeah, nimekubali, I've accepted to give it to you. You try. Ai, my Congestina side will wake up, my Rambo side will wake up. Ile mateke nitakuweka kama nimetoka. Kai, that woman was crazy. Sim too. Did you? Thank you. Ash at the Ash, as you should do. That's how it's supposed to be. Run, my brother, run for your life. Run. Where? Run. Run. Enda hata afadhali uvae kwa kichwa hiyo nini boxer. Kimbia. Was she normal? Somebody want to guess na akapotea. I don't know who want to guess na akapotea. Somebody wanted to guess na akapotea. Was that girl okay? Like mentally okay? Because that is not normal. Where? Me, awacha nikuambie, there are things that should, like the way I was born, they should stay that way until the day I die. At least there's somewhere I know I'm a virgin at heart, by the way. I'm the only virgin remaining in Kenya, actually. I'm the only virgin. Akuonge ukweli, I'm the only virgin. Ukweli, msiniangalie hivyo. Ai sasa?
Mbona umeniingiza?
Request.
Sio umenini? Unanitumia link nikatumia hiyo link.
Oh, hiyo link ni ya guest manze. Thank you. Hata nilikuwa hapa nimeboeka. Actually, you can confirm to people I'm the only virgin remaining in Kenya. Ukweli. Na yule shosho wa miaka 84 alikuwa 67. Huyo. We are the only two virgin wa Kenya. Hiyo nayo ni ukweli.
Kama ni uongo.
Ai, wewe acha kuja kunichomea celebrity corner. How can you do that?
Mama.
So, leo watu sijui mbona wanakataa kukuja, wanaogopa. I don't know why watu wanaogopa. Alafu I think I shared ati Judy toxic.
Maybe the topic ina
topic.
Wanaona watachomea.
Yeah.
Sex. Atisikia venye wanajifanya ati tina sex haiwezi toka kwa mdomo.
The words that cannot come out of my mouth.
We, ngojea nikwambie. So nimeuliza what the weird thing that have ever happened during sex. So huyu akasema anaitwa Jamrock Dava akasema he met this girl and she was offering to give sim too. So nikamuuliza kali alikuwa anapea sim too. Venye walienda game demo akasema sim 1 anapeana sim 2. So nilikuwa namuuliza kali kula. Ameniambia hakukula. Sasa I'm like, guy, nowadays women have guts. Si huyo alikuwa na nguvu, but he told me he ran away. I'm like, hata kama mimi ningekuwa ningelana away. Would you? Could you?
Hi, that's serious. Like, hi, how fast?
If that
Hello?
girl was quick fast,
Yeah, that was serious.
alafu anasema ati badala sijui ni nini mbaya na mademu wengi wako na peer pressure ya kupeana simu tu. Au mademu ni kina nani? Wako wapi?
Mimi
Duka
sijui.
mi hata by the way nikuwa Kenya, mi usema like men in Kenya are very bright ka hawanionagi. Like imagine at my age how beautiful I am, I'm still a virgin, hawanioni. Mpaka nashangaa ama nirudi tu America niuse this virginity. Unaniangalia hivyo. Are you surprised? I know.
Yeah, that will be the. I think it's a miracle.
Miracle gani? Si hata Mary, the mother of Jesus alikuwaga virgin na akapata Mary. Akapata Jesus.
After kupata mtoto aliacha kuwa virgin.
Hapana, bado hata saa hizi anaitagwa virgin.
Because that was then. Hey, right now she's no longer a virgin. Saizi hata ni ancestor.
Yes, ndio hiyo tu kiwango kwenda.
Hebu wait a minute. Kuna kitu napika, wacha niangalie. Wait a
Sawa, wewe
minute.
angalia. Okay. Oh, I thought hata unatoka live. So guys, hey, mi nishaikuwa in a weird situation. Have I ever been in a weird fix? I don't think I've ever been a weird fix. I always find men who are normal. Yeah, I find men who are normal. I've never come across abnormal people all my life. Like, hey, I think I've always met. But there's this time, guys, and that one like turned me off. So, I did with Jama, and then a guy called and he stay off my man. Do you know how weird that is? Like, so me and that guy, we were fighting. I'm like, he's my boyfriend. And the other guy is like, he's my man. Aki, the big situation she put you through. Una imagine mimi na mwanaume mwingine tulikuwa tunapigania mwanaume. For real. This true story, no mentioning of name, no mentioning of anything, but I found myself in that situation like mimi na mwanaume mwingine tulikuwa tunapigania mwanaume, and that's the craziest thing that have ever happened to me. So that alone nilikaa hivi, and then after I broke up with him nikaanza kufikiria like, you know, the things you start thinking. I don't know, but I overthink. I'm a German. I think a lot. Nikaanza kwenda hizo extra mile, and I'm a woman. Nikakuwa na that committee in my head. Now I'm wondering. So this guy, I could like even imagine like is he who I some things some things are weird. Some things are mad. Some things are crazy. Nowadays, honestly ni kubaya. Unapata uko na dem like unapata uko na dem but hiyo dem ako na dem. Unapata uko na chali but hiyo chali ako na chali. It's so crazy, it's so weird, it's so like I don't know what the kind of like we are living in. Watu wanafanya like anything in the world they can. But talking about sex, there's this story. It's a true story. So unaona boarding school. Boarding school watoto wameharibika. High school, boarding school. It's a story from a only girls school. It's a girls school. So this is what happened. Mtoi si yako boarding school na akiwa home amezoea hii mambo. So boarding school ya wasichana fruit yenye walikuwa napewa banana. So huyu dem akaona hawezi kula hii banana. Kuificha akaenda nayo dom. Akafanya mambo yake. Mandizi kakwama. Yeah, siku hizi kubaya. So mandizi kakwama. So can you imagine? as a parent umepigwa simu ukaambiwa mtoto wako anapelekwa hospitali. Alafu unaenda hospitali. That was crazy. And that's how the school stopped giving girls bananas as fruit. Because you're giving this child a banana as a fruit, but this child is eating other things. Akiona hiyo banana anaona vitu zake, and that's how aliharibia hao watoto wengine wote diet, ikakuwa haezi kula banana. Imagine where you one of the students na unapenda banana, and this one crazy student, just to add person, akaona it's best awaharibie, so ikakuwa no more banana eating in the school. So what am I saying? As much as we are avoid to address this, where
Mwaga sana.
guy, kwani nimemwaga chakula? Tutakula nini? Guys, mnamsikia ama ni mimi peke yangu namsikia? Huyu amevunja sufuria zote. So I'm saying as much as like guy, lakini tabia zingine ni mbaya, lakini si mbaya, mzuri. So as much as a society unasemanga sijui mtoto wangu wako primary school, sijui mtoto wangu wako high school, I cannot talk this with the child. Watoto waliharibika kitambo, hata si kuharibika. Walijua hizi maneno kitambo. They got to know about these things. You know, you don't teach them, but they learn it from the internet. They learn it from their friends. They learn it from books. Everything nowadays, like people are learning stuff. Children, not even people. Children are learning stuff. Teenagers are learning stuff, and we are here saying we cannot talk this, we cannot talk that because of the society. Because it's a taboo. Me, I don't see a taboo in anything. Like, if you want to address an issue, address it. Wacha kusema ati sijui ni taboo, it is uncalled for. Mary amesema watu leo wamekataa kuingia live juu ya topic. Ati topic ndio inafanya watu wakose kukuja. Mary, maliza kupika ukuje hapa. Pika nini?
I'm back.
Yeah, what are you cooking by the way? Unapika nini?
Uji. Uji ina sukari.
Why? Bado hujasikia kuwa? Pole.
Yeah, I'm just taking the medicine.
You take porridge, then you take the medicine. Where are you from? Wewe ni wa wapi?
You know, the problem is, like, when I take the medicine, it's bitter. So the whole mouth becomes bitter up here to the throat. So I'm drinking the porridge to neutralize the bitterness.
The osophagus.
Ni osophagus ama ni throat?
Ni zote. Mimi nakwambiaga we are running. We are running. But then next week tutakuwa na guest wa nini? Aki leo kizungu. Today English is refusing me kuongea ukweli. I'm really trying to forget Kizungu, but it is hitting me. It is slapping me mpaka because like Kizungu, what is wrong? Ancestors, what is wrong? Najaribu kuongea, it is not coming. Najaribu pronounce, it is not pronunciation.
Haitaki unini.
It is not letting me prosper. It does not want me to thread. Imagine.
Leo watu wameenda wapi?
Hata anani Kevo alipita hapa, Kevo Kembae. It's weekend, it's Friday. Friday watu I think wameenda kurukaruka.
Yeah,
It's
but
Friday.
it's on weekend.
Yeah.
Dasa uko wapi?
Melala.
Oh.
Kwa nini?
Yeah?
Kwa nini namuulizia? Ati? Kwa nini namuulizia?
Ajua nilimwambia aende ukalale. No, ni topic ya watu wakubwa.
Si ati ajui. I'm very sure anajua vitu mingi kuniliko. I'm very sure anajua mambo huku ananyamazanga. Ananiangalilia.
Kids were saying they know a lot. They know a lot.
Of course, honestly speaking, he knows like what is sex. Because I taught him like when he was 7 or 6. And the reason why I did that is because there were these kids where we were staying in the neighborhood. And this kid used to, you know how you bring your children up is different. So this kid used to share a house with their dad and mom. And their parents used to think that these kids are kids, but they are not kids. They were not kids. They were kids, but they knew much. So I remember those girls. The girls were like grade 3. And then they would come here and then start playing Karongorongo. And then they'll be like, they'll take 2 children and they'll tell them to take off their clothes. And then they'll show them how to possession them. They'll possession them and then they show the boy where to insert, you know. And for me, that was like something crazy. And based on, what in that. And then ukiangalia like the life we are living. I think Daniel was 6 years and
Can you hear the music from church?
Yeah, is it your neighbor or your house? Ni kanisa?
Ni kanisa wako la kesho.
Oh, so the thing is, the girls were like 10 or 11. They were big girls. And now my child is like, and then they like praying with these boys. And then, you know, Daniel has this akona kamwili wewe. So, hey, Mimi, I talked. I sat him down. Some will think that I'm a crazy mom, but I sat him down. I took my laptop. I showed him pictures of children who are sick, who are like living with HIV, how they look. And I told him, if you pray those karongorongo and you take your clothes and you do whatever they are telling you, you're gonna get sick. Yes, I did that.
I know, yeah.
And I'm not a bad mother. Now he knows what it is.
I think it's good to educate like a kid. You educate him or her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you know, when you don't educate your child, they'll be curious.
Sure.
Love, you know, like nowadays, kids are taking medicine. You wake up in the morning, you are given a tablet to swallow. You don't know what it is. But in this sense, you're taking ARV. And then you don't know, you just go out there, pray karongorongo because you don't discriminate. And it's not something that is written on the face that this kid is taking ARVs, this is not sick. And then you find out your child is sick. You're wondering like, the mother is negative, the dad is negative, but the kid turned out to be positive. Sure. You're wondering why is the kid positive? Where did the kid get the disease from? But especially when you're living in ghettos, when you're living in places like where we live, where you live in a place where there's a compound, kids pray together, that can happen. So as a parent, just make sure you educate your child. But now the problem is some parents should be like, Apana, they're just kids, they're not supposed to know this, they should not be taught about this. Where, how? Not in my house.
They,
Me, I'm teaching
they
you.
will know
Even the rest, even the rest who are still in my orphanage, the day they come out,
it. Do
I
you
am
know they
teaching
know
them.
even they know those things even before they are taught at school.
Yeah, kids
So
know
by
all
the
this stuff.
so by the time you are waiting for them to be taught at school so that they can like understand those things, they they already have enough knowledge.
Yeah, they already know those things. And they are even practicing.
Actually,
They are even practicing.
Yeah.
For real. So me, I would advise like, especially now you see like when a child is like 10 going there, they already, and then there's the internet, there's the phone, they, you know, and teenagers like you find somebody saying like so and so is my boyfriend, so and so is my girlfriend, and they are this young, so they think those are good things to do.
alafu kuna mwenye unakaa unakatika.
Guys, sorry na venye wifi yangu ni silver. Guy, I didn't know.
Ama ni mimi.
Pana, you hujakatika all throughout. You have been good. You have been everything. Everything. You were okay.
Ati
So
ambi?
I was telling this story. You have been good. You have been there. Consistency of Jakatika. So I think it's only happened to me. So I was telling this story. I don't think whether I told you this story about this girl kwa shule boarding school walikuwa napewa ndizi as the fruit. So one day she decided not to eat her ndizi. Maybe it's not one day, she has been doing that. So when she was masturbating in the dormitories, the disease, the banana porokera there. So
Eh,
was now after she had swallowed it, now she started experiencing the pain and everything. So after
what?
that, she was taken to hospital so that the banana can be taken out of her valve. So her parents were called. Now can you imagine being a parent? Na venye most parents wanasemanga, my daughter is so innocent, my daughter doesn't know stuff, and but then it was a Form 2 girl, and she's in Form 2, she's still a kid, and then you receive this phone call, your daughter is, let's say, for example, Kenyatta. I'm not saying she was taken to Kenyatta, but say, for example, Kenyatta, your daughter is in Kenyatta, there's a possibility she can be operated because she was using a banana.
That's embarrassing.
Embarrassing.
Alafu
But
do you know
I huh?
I was saying, do you know like those stories spread like very fast.
Yeah, like
You find that
wildfire.
you even trend in TikTok.
Yeah, yeah. She's lucky that time. It was like back in 2014. It happened Apple 2014. That's when that thing happened. Now can you imagine? Ingekuwa saa hizi, that girl could be a celebrity. The girl who swallowed the banana. It's like Nani was telling us the other live the Wednesday. Look for live Wednesday and Jerry. And Jerry was telling us like when she was in Thailand or Thailand, if you like, they went
Then
to this they went to these clubs where they went to these clubs where people you pay to watch people do sex live. Yeah, pay, you enter there, you watch people have sex. but just watch. You just there, you just watch it. And then some of the things they were doing right now to get more clients is that a girl would take a bottle of Coca-Cola, do whatever she's doing, full of Coke, put it there, insert it, pour the whole Coke, and then stand. The Coke is not dripping. Do some movement, and then put the bottle, put it there, and then put the Coke back in the bottle. Me don't ask me how they were doing it. I wish Jerry was here to appear.
That is witchcraft. That is witchcraft.
The same. I don't know that was witchcraft. Like, but people have weird fetish. They don't have
Yeah,
fetish, but they have weird things they do when it comes to sex. But
that's not just weird. It's crazy. Like, how can you do that?
I was asking her the amount, like, is it 350 ml of Coke or is it 500 ml? I wanted the amount. Because that is a V&a-half. Ama sisi ndio washamba. You know, maybe we are talking this and somebody anawaangalia kama, hey, this girl are washamba, hao ni washamba.
You are just laughing na venye nimechomwa na uji kwa mdomo.
Pare. Umechoma mdomo na uji. Pole.
Like I was concentrating. Nilikuwa nakusikiza. So nikatake sip kubwa. Najua uji like imefika hapa. Uji imefika hapa. Yenye imepoa imefika hapa. Hii yenye iko huku ni moto imechemka. So like ukiongea after
umedip ama umetake a big sip? Have you unakunywa na kijiko ama you drinking it like this?
Nilikuwa natumia kijiko.
So umeingiza kijiko ndani kabisa, that's why umechomeka.
Nilikuwa nakusikiza, so I'm just done like this.
Guy. Pole. Me, I thought unacheka na mimi because of the story. Kumbe unacheka kuchomeka. Pole. Sasa nicheka juu umechomeka. Sasa nitalia. Lakini uji moto ni mbaya.
Why? But it's very hot. Unajua venye nimetoka nini kupika like nimeiweka direct kwa kikombe. So you can imagine how hot it is.
But umegonganisha vitu kwa hiyo nyumba, kwa hiyo kitchen. Pia I thought umepatwa na wakora. Basi ni sufuria umeangusha ama umeziangusha vitu huko ndani. I'm like, yeah.
Sufuria imeanguka.
What are you cooking there?
You know the thing is, sufuria imeanguka ikaangukia mabati ya kufunikia. Like imetoka so mabati na ikaanguka tena.
Pole.
Ni kama
kama vitu zimevunjika zote. Wacha mimi nikae hapa. But then umekumbuka a lot of stuff and I'm like, damn, gather more than me. Huyu kijana amesema alipewa simu tu akakataa. Alafu niko weird. Huyu kijana alisema alipewa simu tu akakataa. Amefanya nikumbuke. Unakumbuka, usitaje majina. Unakumbuka yule ex wangu mwenyewe nilikuwa kuna chali alikola akaniambia niachane na chali yake. Sasa mimi saa zingine nafikiria yeye alikuwa nagawa ama ni yeye alikuwa nagawiwa. And then I just like stay like this and think how it is. And then I imagine huyo mtu bado alikuwa anakuja kwangu. Hata mimi saizi ambaye juu chali yangu ni msafi kama pamba. Ndio. But anyway, I tried. Nilijaribu kupigania. But then, by then wanaume walikuanga scarce. So nilijaribu.
But you didn't know.
But
But you are not
wakati the guy came, I was not aware. But now when the guy came and he was like, now that is my guy, stay off my guy, bra bra bra. Ningefanya hivi, but then nikuanga fara. Ningeambia huyo chali sawa, he's your guy and also my guy, hata wewe unaweza kuwa my guy. Do nini to practice bigamy. Inaitwa bigamy, one woman two men.
So mngekuwa wawili like ungekuwa mmoja na
Ningekubali tu, ningekubali huyo mwanaume in our relationship tukue two men one lady in that relationship to practice tu bigamy ikuwe tu Sodom. Lakini hawa wanaweza taka maybe kaa huyo mwanaume ndiye wa simu tu anaweza nifungua simu tu we nivae type.
Did you come across the story of this Mokorino?
Oh, I saw them, but she was attacked. The lady was PG, and then she came out there saying that they have two husbands, they are twins. You don't even know who the father is, but they are both the fathers. She was attacked by us online. Where Baka she didn't want to go out. They have to do a video to apologize. Sa mi ningekuwa huyo Mokorino.
I didn't see the video. I think I'll go and search it.
You did not? They were interviewed by Nicholas, and then later they said they were doing that for crowds. Like, I think nowadays people would go to any extent for crowd chasing. Hata mimi naonanga nilipoteza chance. I remember there's this person who approached me telling me now to come out after the date I had with Eric Omondi to say now I'm pregnant for Eric Omondi. And I was like, the heck? Is like what do we wear hata kama ni crowd? Hata ningesema nini? Actually ningesema Eric anaenda kunilipia mahari. At least that one could have made sense. But now saying that I'm pregnant for him. Kwani hakuna mtu anaweza kuwa na yeye na asikuwe pregnant for him? And then what girls don't know is that when you're going out there saying like I'm pregnant for so and so, you're just showing people how loose you are, how you cannot, you cannot keep your leg crossed. You thinking that unajua mwanaume, you never like, if today a man and a woman come out there, a man say like I've slept with multiple women, and a woman comes out and say I've slept with multiple men, people will not point out their fingers to the man. They'll point out their fingers to that. Because that's how the society is. Ati?
I'm saying, like, women are just different.
Yeah. And then, there's this norm of saying that if a woman sleeps with you, if she's not a HOE, then she's sleeping with you because she has feelings for you. And that's why you normally find it that if today you're dating and you cheat, your man will not come back to you. Because they always say, like, if you cheat, it's because you had feelings for that man you slept with, that other man. So they cannot come back to you. But if a man cheats, they always say, like, when a man is cheating, he does not use his head or his heart, he's just using his other head. Nobody say, like, for a man, he'll still come back to you because he was not doing that because he loved that woman. He was doing that because he had the need, and he saw someone who can help him relieve the need. But for a woman, they'll stay like, but let's be realistic. Would you like sleep with someone you don't have feelings for?
No, I wouldn't.
Same here. I would sleep with someone I don't have feelings for. I need to have feelings for you for me to be able to go to that extent with you. So I think in a way they are correct, but the other women who normally say like nimejisikia na uko hapo unatoa nyege story inaisha.
But then there are people who
Nakupatia
are
una
like that.
yeah, nakupatia unatandika, unaenda zako naenda zangu.
Now friends with benefit.
Me, I'll never do that. Hiyo kitu nayo ni tricky, friends with benefits.
That's a crazy thing to do.
But you just like you two, you just like phone calls away. You want it, I want it, call me, we do it, done, evil. Are you crazy?
You
Me, one thing
know,
I'll never do friendship with benefits because I know myself. I'm a jealous woman. Hey, my friend.
women
Me,
are
I want
generally, yeah,
sikatai. Eh?
women are
Sikatai.
generally jealous.
I'm team Mujurus all the way. But Mujuru beg ni lazima. But Tishei. Hata labda na share na sijui, but afadhali nisijue. But kama najua, hapana, hiyo nayo naacha.
But then when you know like you're sharing it, it's
Ah,
a
you don't
different.
even like me. Sijui, me, I'm not wired like I cannot be in a polygamous relationship. I am not wired like that. There are women who are okay with it. There are women who know like their husband is out there, is like having another family. They are okay. There are women who are willing to be married second wife, which is a good thing. But for me, if you have another woman, maybe somehow I'm like a man.
But I don't know if you came across this other. I don't know if it's a couple or something, but it's, let's say it's a family now. So
Uh-huh,
there's this man,
uh-huh,
he had married, and now he had like a family because he had kids. So was still married. He
uh-huh,
went out, started dating with it's a coworker or
uh-huh,
a colleague. So they started dating with that lady. Uh,
uh-huh,
at the same time, there's this one, like there's the wife at home.
uh-huh,
Now he has this lady. So the lady finds out he has a wife, but continues dating this man.
uh-huh,
Do you know, like after some time, the lady gets pregnant. The wife sees the picture of the child of that lady. My laptop is battery low.
You use your laptop to go live.
Wait a minute.
Waiting because I want to know what happened. What happened next? Because me, my man, I'm not caring my man. I
So
am
this
not.
happened.
Uh-huh.
All this time, the guy was
Uh-huh.
not telling the wife that he has a side chick. But you know
Which,
the women instinct, the wife knew this and laid it somewhere. But
uh-huh.
she didn't know that the lady had a kid. You see? So the wife, after some time, like saw the picture of the kid. The lady had sent
Uh-huh.
the picture of the kid to the husband. So she saw the picture. So she wanted to know who is this kid. But there was a resemblance. So after some time, that's when the husband is telling her, okay, something happened. I went, found a lady, and she had my kid. So that happened. So there's this like you are in denial. The wife went into like she was feeling like what can we say, betrayed, yeah.
Yeah, she
But
was betrayed. Uh-huh.
yeah, she was betrayed. So the thing is, the wife had moved to a far place from the workplace of the husband. So most of the time, like the husband is balancing two families. So most of the time, the husband will go to this side
Side
chick
chick.
because she's near the workplace. And all this time that they were dating, the other side chick was like in the same estate with where the wife was staying and the husband. So the husband insisted, let's go to another place like where they had built their own house. Let's go there and live there. He was doing that to
So
separate
that
them. Yeah,
and
he
what
gets
I think,
enough time
like,
with this lady.
these men do their mathematics. Let me tell you, when a man wants to cheat, he does his mathematics. Because if he has not done his mathematics, he could have not separated the two
Mm-hmm.
women. Like if they were staying in the same estate, that woman knew, the side chick knew that this married is a family man, this man is married, but she still wanted that married man. There's this thing a lot of women say, like, a married man, he's so experienced, he's so good, so you don't want to get your very own man to train him. You want a man who is already trained and who is already like a
Mm-hmm.
family man, know what he wants to do with the family. He knows how to treat you. He knows how to do ABCD, whatever it is. But that really sucks. Like, anyway, for me and myself, I stay off married men.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not good. I'm not perfect, but I stay off married men because where na nikikushika na wangu itakuachia tu.
It's hectic. So, sikuwa
Relax.
nimemaliza. Sikuwa
Okay.
nimemaliza.
Endelea.
So,
Uh-huh.
so so the wife was
Uh-huh.
away. The lady was near the husband. So
Uh-huh.
most of the time, the husband could go to the will go to the lady and then tell the wife, it was
Uh-huh.
raining, so I won't make it there, and it is far. So there is jam. So I'll
Uh-huh.
just
Sleep in the
stay
office.
where. Yeah? No, he'll say like maybe find a house or something, but he will probably that's direct. Like you go there to the lady.
Reke njoke tondũ
So
ndarĩo nĩ mũtwe. Uh-huh. Endelea nakusikia.
after some time, nĩũranjigua?
Nĩndĩrakũigua wega biũ na clear juu nimesikia kunini. Sasa we tuendelee after some time.
After some time, the wife decided, hey, I'm not getting the attention I am supposed to get, and I'm here with kids. But then she had a small kid.
Uh-huh.
Mm, she had a small kid.
So she decided to cheat.
No, she had a small kid
Huh?
and another. I think she had two kids. One kid was
Uh-huh.
small. She was still breastfeeding. And
Uh-huh.
the way we see her, she's not even coming home. And then she was
He is now with
saying,
the Kachukua. Uh-huh.
yeah, she was saying like she could send the husband to buy diapers that the child like would use the same day. But the husband alikuwa anakuja after siku tano kuleta diaper.
Huyu mpango wa kando alikuwa anampea nini? Hapana, huyu alikuwa ameshikiwa kwa kitu. You cannot disappear like that. Ukijua
Yeah.
mtoto wako ako ndege.
So the wife would struggle a lot, like to go and buy the diapers.
Uh-huh.
still a young mother, she's still struggling. And then the husband is just there giving attention to the other lady. So after some time, the wife decided, enough is enough. I'm going back. So she decided to go back to where they were staying. She went back. But after she went back, the lady akahama.
Akakuja kwa nyumba.
Akahama like mbali. So the husband still alikuwa anaenda huko. Unaona?
Hiyo ni ujinga sasa.
So the wife decided the only way to solve this issue is to tell the lady to come to my house, like to her house, and they stay together and share the husband.
Guy.
Yeah.
That woman had, me, I will not blame her, but I know she had self-low esteem, because like me, nakwambia, there are times in the society, wacha nikwambia, being single is not an easy thing. There are things like people don't talk about it, but being single, especially being a single mom, is not an easy thing. So umekaa hivi, at least you know home, like the village. Unakaa hivi, you go to the village and they'll be like, you have somebody. And when are you getting married? Okay, sometimes me kwanza, I always pretend to be very strong-headed. I'll be like, don't worry, I'll talk, I'll walk out of it through talking, because me, I talk. But let me tell you, some of us, we don't like, but it hit home. It always hit home. So sometimes you find yourself, you are in abusive relationship, you are in a relationship where your partner is cheating, you are in a relationship where you are not valued as a woman, you are in a relationship where you are not respected as a woman, but you don't want to walk out of this relationship because you don't want to be alone, you don't want to stand alone and say, now I'm alone. And that's how I ended up in a relationship where I almost got sick. Because this man would cheat right, left, and center. But because he had promised, like, he was gonna settle down, I could not leave him, because I knew now this is gonna be my future husband. And I did not want to walk out of this relationship, because I did not want to be alone and now start explaining to people that I'm alone. But by the time I was walking out of it, nobody had told me.
You just
and that I went. I did not decide. I was fighting. Actually, me walking out of it, it found me fighting for him, fighting for my future, fighting for my man. And then this time he just got drunk at home. And then I remember that time. Imagine I had gone to an extent. Me, I don't go to, like, I never thought in my life I'll ever take a man to a club. Ati natoka hivi na akili zangu tano na miguu zangu mbili. Wacha nisiongeze na mimi zingine mbili. Na matiti zangu mbili. And then I leave the house.
I'm not saying that.
I know. I never thought. I never thought there'll come a day ati mimi ati nitoke kwa nyumba ati napeleka mwanaume kwa club akakunywa. Ati I'm accompanying but this guy, I did all that for this guy. And then tunaenda kwa club. Wacha nikwambie, when a man wants to treat you like however he wants, he will. Now we are in the club. I'm there drinking my soda, he's there drinking his alcohol. And then they fungiana macho, alifungia huyo dem macho hivi, and the dem was like, they talked inside. Sikiwa hapo, nikajifanya sijaona. He did a move, pombe ikamumwagikia. He started blaming me. Na pombe ndiye alikuwa amejishikia. Akaamuka akasema tunaenda kujipanguza. But the route he took was the route to the corridor, not the route to the washroom. Nikampea kaa dakika 5, he's not coming back. Something told me, go and see for yourself, Florence. I went. Nilipata mwanaume amesuguliwa matanye hapo kwa corridor na hakukuwa na watu. Ni club wetu ilikuwa guy. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, what are you doing? At where mbona umekuja? He now turned like, when a man has like, yeah, he'll always like, not all men, I'm not talking of all men, but in some situations, he'll turn these things against you. He started
Yeah,
blaming me. Ni
they
kama
used to do
amenipata mimi nimependwa. And he was enjoying. He was enjoying. He was there enjoying. The girl was really grinding on it. And he was there, mpaka the eyes had rolled backward. I thought ataaguka na gefafa. Amejishikiria hivyo that. Do you know that guy karibu hata nivunjike spinal cord? All
Let
the
me
things
ask
I was
you,
running on like to please him.
after that you forgave him. After that
I,
you
I,
forgave him.
I forgave him and we came home. So after we came home, we were here. Uh, there was a phone call at 2 a.m. at night. So somebody called, it was a woman, and then you know when a man have done a mistake, you forgiven
Mm-hmm.
him, he want to appease you. So he put it on loudspeaker and then he pick it. It was a woman. And he's like, ni nani? And then he's like, babe, he's addressing me. Nani huyo ananipigia usiku? I'm like, mi sijui. Where? The moment that woman heard my voice, she was like, hey, achana bwana yangu. I'm like, the heck?
What?
And he ended the call and he's like, babe, huyo ni mtu anataka kutuharibia mapenzi yetu. Watu wanatusikiliaga wivu huku nje cause tunapendana. Like,
That
so
man
that's
was
when it
fighting
hit
against
me.
you.
That's when it hit me home. I'm like, the heck? What is going on in my life? And then because he was drunk, akaeka pattern nikaona. Let me tell you, men. Hapo hiyo nayo tunakuaga wabaya. You will change your
Husband,
password in the
and
toilet.
he's
We will still know the password.
sure we will still know it.
You will change the password under the bracket, but no, our eyes are always there. We will see the password. Wacha hiyo kitunguu tulie. So I saw the password. I was looking like this. He was there, but I still saw the password. I don't know how, but I saw it. So the following day, he was sleeping. He woke up, akatoa rock, akarara tena. Kwanza alilala chini kwa carpet.
Mm-hmm.
Niko na njaa.
Naona nilijua kuna chakula hapa ndio ulifanya hivi.
Yeah. So amelala kwa carpet. I took the phone from the bed under the pillow. I put in the password. Me today, thank God, like I saw that password and I put in that password.
Sure.
I went to his WhatsApp. Let me tell you, my sister. Let me tell you, my brother. My name, when we were dating, when we were in honeymoon, my name was always the sweetest girl. Guess how my name was at this particular time and moment? My name
How
had
the
been changed. And ilikuwa cha ujinga.
wewe fundi wa maji. Fundi wa maji.
He already changed my name to Florence Wawagethara.
That's
Yeah, my name
bad.
had been changed. And then there was wifey. Those were the titles I would have loved him to save me in his phone. There was wifey with heart emoji and kisses. There was darling. There was honey. There was sweetie. Like, women had been saved in that phone. But mimi tu yangu ndio iliniuma. So I started reading the messages. All those wifey, sweetie, and everything they were asking for P2.
What?
Some were explaining how it was enjoyable, how they did it, how she's missing it. Guy, maybe I was going nuts or banana or guy.
So all that time
So
when he was still sleeping.
all that time he was sleeping, he was drunk, sleeping here, and I'm in the phone. Mimi, I'm sweating. Machozi hata I
Breathing
had already
fire.
like 1 year of dating him. I had already cried, and the tears had died. So I had no tears anymore to cry, but the heart was crying. So I'm there watching, reading messages, and someone narrating how sweet it was. how they were doing it, how they were doing it the way I wanted us to do it. That's how, like, me, I used to be this foolish girl. I used to tell him how I would really love us to do it at this particular place. After they did it in the bush, and I had told him I one day want to do the bush. He did it in the bush with one of the girls. He killed. They stole my idea.
They stole your idea.
I was giving him ideas. He stole my idea and used my idea. Can you imagine? I'm here telling you how I want it. You go and do it with another woman. Or that I was wondering, was he thinking of me telling him how I want it and then he did it with another woman? Was he
It's
even
like
thinking of me when he was
you're
doing
giving
that?
the ideas.
Wacha hata ni ume wa Aru. Niko na kewaru.
Cool down.
It is painful. So they did all those. They stole my. But then me, I'm very creative. I'm very creative. As if I'm
I can
creative,
see
I'm
that.
creative in everything. Yeah, I'm creative in everything. So even when it comes to Kusaduranwo, I'm very creative. I give you ideas on very, very creative Kusaduranwo ideas. Now I'm telling this my man, I'm telling you know what, baby, when we are better, I would like us to do here and there, and then you just go to small girls and do it with them. You, I even told you Karibu Nivunjike Mugongo running styles for him. I was running styles. I was googling Karibu my spinal cord, like Karibu I break my spinal cord
That was extra.
because of the relation. Because I wanted to keep the man, I was going that extra mile. Lakini bado he cheated with several. So anyway, that is not the point. For me
That's
to end up like, for me to break up now, for the breakup, there was this girl. Was she saved sweetheart? She was saved sweetheart on what? Something. By what? He had sent the message. She had insulted him all the name, and she was like, "Mjinga, Mupumbavu," and now they were all coast. They were all from coast. Coast. What one thing about men from coast? When they are telling you how they love you, my friend, you will fry. You will fry from Kisumu to Mombasa.
Mm-hmm.
You will fry, not by friend. You will fry. You will find wings and fry. That's what happened. That is what a woman from coast is telling you how much they love you. Hurt them. Because the insult I read from that phone, guy, me, I was like, is this the man? Huyu ni yule mwanaume ananitoleanga kerera huku. Huyu ni yule mwanaume ananiambianga don't do that, na nikuwa kuda, lakini bado he's telling me, like I said, is this still the same man? Woman has the guts to talk like that. Now the part that broke me into pieces made me not even cry, but made me sweat from my head to my toe, from my armpit to my arm. Ndio msali alimwambia, by the way, hii ugonjwa ndio ulinipea, tutakufa wote.
What?
Guys, that's when I woke up, like, ugonjwa. And I'm like, ugonjwa. My brain, that's when I woke up actually from that relationship. That's when I stopped fighting. Because sitakudanganya, nilikuwa nimerifurahia hao wanawake wengine. You can keep the messages, I'm keeping the man.
What?
I thought that already I'm keeping the man. Nilikuwa na confidence ingine because I knew like, wow, ni mimi najulikana. Guy, wasichana, don't ever be right to like that. So
The guy was.
but he was good looking anyway. He was handsome like crazy.
He had good nails.
The mujuru was okay. So was fine, thank you.
I'm talking about the nails. Hey.
Anyway, that was by the way. So that's when I woke him up. I asked him about the messages. He's repeated the same thing. And those ati hakuna ugonjwa, that is somebody who wants to separate us. I could not buy that again. I told him, you know what? It's over. Get out of my house. And that's when I came back to my senses, because this guy used to come and stay in my house all the time, eat, drink, sleep, get a good get everything good. And that was the sequence of him coming, leaving. And yeah, and I could say I'm in a relationship. And that I remember at that time, even like every time anyone could question me, I'm like, I'm in a relationship, I'm dating this person, I'm doing good in life. Because I wanted to be among people. I didn't want people to point out at me, and you still single, you have a kid and everything. But that relationship woke me up, and I stayed off relationship. I said, for I'm this person who is very cautious. I will not jump into another relationship, and I don't know whether I'm already sick. I never like if I get sick, I will not pass the disease to other people. So I remember I took my time. I stayed for 3 months, and those 3 months were hell. I used to dream of myself being sick. I used to dream of myself in the village, nikitolewa nje na kagunia, because I'm so sick, and then mnakuja tu mnaniangalia, you just watching me. Nobody is like taking care of me. I remember now the time I went to get my first to do my first HIV test. I almost had an accident pale Westlands. And I went to the hospital nikazusha sana. I always tell that story venye nilizusha huko hospitali after finding out like the VCT section was closed. I was wondering whether it doesn't operate, and then the lady came. Even she thought I had gone for medicine for ALVs. I told her no, I want to be tested. So she tested me. I stayed another 3 months. I did not believe the test. I stayed for another 3 months. I went back and I was clean. And then after some time, I think later, I went for the full body checkup. And I know I'm good, but I know it's
But
good,
you,
but I don't want
but you can look it
I
now.
don't want stress. I think that really like stuck is stress. What I mean, me, if you wanna talk sex, come to me. We talk all the sex you want, but I deactivated my being active sexually a long time ago. That thing is scary because I was like, this is a pressure, maybe for 15, 20, or 30, or maybe 45 minutes, depends with whom you are, you're doing the pressure with, and then you get sick, you start taking medicine for the rest of your life. You hate taking medicine, and then I realized that I'm not gonna do it. Not that I don't feel like I want it. Sometimes I really want it. Sometimes I feel like I want it. Alafu niko na neighbor wanachanga hapa. I thank God bibi alipata mimba. They don't touch me anymore. God is good. The West is so expensive. Guy, me I used to be like nitaenda nigonga gonga jirani, wacha hata mimi niingie kwa miti. Ai, tu wanachomba hapa. Make sure to like the video, comment, like, share, and comment. Umekuwa jirani yako hapa.
I want to leave them. Well, bye.
Amechoka.
Good night.
Hata live imeisha.
Good
But
night.
anyway, I always stay strong, and I advocate for safe sex, and also say this: somebody is like you are in a relationship. Imefika point where you don't use protection, just know that someone has trusted you with their life, whether it's the guy or the woman. Take care of each other. Be faithful to each other. Because the moment the relationship imefika hapo, the two of you, you're not using protection. That means like the two of you have trusted each other with each other's life. That's how I normally say it. So always like take care of your partner, don't cheat, careful. There are a lot of diseases out here. You might end up regretting for a 10 minute or 30 or 1 day of pleasure, and then you mess the rest of your life anyway. Anyway, mi
Exactly.
sikuagi mbaya, mi ni kasichana kazuri. I'm still a virgin, the only virgin
Innocent.
existing. And then you
Good
never
night.
so bye. Hata mi namaliza nikule hiyo njaa ni mingi.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Anyway, bye. See you tomorrow. Vacation weekend vibe. We will have a host. Thank you so much to everyone who dropped by. Yeah, just talk.